back.
We're
Like,
live.
literally just
Go
saying,
ahead.
fuck James Dolan. Hello, everyone. Fuck James Dolan.
Fuck James Dolan here.
Hey, everyone. Fuck James Dolan for $5.
Fuck James Dolan for $5. If you make that your YouTube thread, I will send you a free chicken nugget.
Yeah, you will get one chicken nugget in the mail.
It will come in the mail. It will arrive intact. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, if you worry about it, you're just being silly. You're fear-mongering, and we don't appreciate that very much at all. Ever.
I love the idea of getting like banned personally by James Dolan, a person who I assume I would
James
never
Dolan.
cross paths with. James Dolan.
James Dolan. Well, I mean, you probably wouldn't.
Wait, is his last name literally Dolan, like the stupid
Yes,
name?
his last name is Dolan, like the Dolan Duck meme. Yes,
Man,
Dolan Duck.
I haven't seen that meme in forever. It's crazy.
Dolan Duck is doing everything he can to make sure that a trans woman doesn't show up on the Jumbotron. It's basically his Holocaust.
All right, you want to see a neat trick?
All right, let's see the neat trick. What do you want to show me?
Are you ready to see the neat trick?
All right, I'm ready.
Watch this. I'm gonna hug him. Okay.
Okay. That's not a hug.
Well.
That's not a hug. You killed him.
I didn't kill him. He's still walking around. I'm dead.
That's not true. Yeah, you're dead. It's so over.
Call it New Vegas.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day today.
Yeah, what's up, Leo?
Oh, you know, as everyone knows by now, we're an hour late because of me. And you see what happened. It's a bit of a story. I was at work, and you know, I started to have a headache, and I came home and I took a nap, took some ibuprofen. I had a headache.
Moose subscribed. Thank you, Moose.
Hey, thanks, Moose. You might be wondering why I have a headache. Well, you know, it's because I was thinking really hard about this part of the Dead Money expansion.
That is not why you have the headache.
I was thinking well, it definitely wasn't because I was jorking it crazy style, but I was having a headache, and, you know, it was making me think about the fact that I don't know what I could really say about this next part, because this next part of the DLC is what I actually consider to be its low point. You'd think this would actually be like a high point, because we're doing this whole, like, villa quest, but
oh, in reality, isn't this literally we go to like 4 points on the map with them?
You go to 3 points because there's 3 of them, and you set them all up in a section, and you do their little side quests so that they stay put, and then you pull the lever, and like it is kind of cool at the end when you're doing the mad dash into the villa. That part is cool. The part that I don't like is just so up until now the game Dead Money actually, this part that you've done the last few streams is basically a tutorial. It's an introductory sequence to teach you, the player, it's to teach you, the player, not just about what your companions do and have some time with them, but it's also to teach you how there's the pop-out chat for Twitch. I fucking love everything.
It took you that long?
That's brutal. Shut up. Anyway, so at this point, it introduces you to the companions, what they offer you, and then what it also does is it's supposed to introduce you to the mechanics. So Dog is supposed to be kind of your introduction to the ghost people and how they work, and then Dean is your introduction to the gas, and then Christine is your introduction to the radios. Now, you know, naturally it would make sense. We introduce you to all 3, and then we toss them all at you all at once in the next part. And that's what happens. My problem, personally, is this next part, when it throws everything at you, it ends up kind of just being annoying, because the ghost people are whatever. You know, they're cool, they're creepy, but I like them. But the gas and the radios, realistically, like, they're not traps in the same way that a landmine is a trap. It's something that you have to be careful for, you avoid, you immediately are punished, kind of thing. If you trip a landmine, you know, that's a trap. Realistically, all the radios and the gas does is it corrals you. It's a punishment for overextending and not being careful with where you're going. And because of the placement of some of the radios and the areas with some of the gas, what I personally find happening is, honestly, it's just kind of slow and annoying, because like you'll walk forward and you'll find an area with gas and you'll start trying to run through it, and then you'll hear a radio going off, and then you'll have to run back because you need to, like, you don't want to run into the area with the radio going off too quickly, because if you do that, you don't have time to really like plan a route. You kind of want to see what's ahead of you, so you like do a bit of a run forward, see the hallway, run back. You kind of plan. This is all to say that I don't think
I don't
these
think I would
pieces,
do that.
yeah, well, I don't think these pieces go together great. I think they could, but I think the implementation of all of them together just leads to like really annoying sections where you're going in circles sometimes, and it's really confusing to find your way around because the villa all looks the fucking same. But we'll let you be the judge.
Well, I don't know if I convinced him that I want to go.
Nice voice.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah,
Travel
you have
together,
to leave.
got it.
Yeah.
It's a little
So
confusing getting him, you know?
yeah. So when he's in dog mode, he will automatically eat the limbs of ghost people he kills, so you don't have to worry.
That's cool.
Break him.
What a cool little guy. How strong is he?
Yeah, he's decent. I mean, he has all the traits of a regular like super mutant
Nice.
follower. So he has like high melee damage. Oh yeah, that's him.
There he goes.
Actually, if you have Wild Wasteland, he'll say Om Nom Nom, which is supposed to be a reference to Heavy from TF2 eating a sandwich.
Oh, you think that's a reference to Heavy from TF2 wanting to eat a sandwich and not just, you know, internet webcore speak? Who is texting me, and why is he not important?
You might be right, honestly, but I'd be willing to bet it's TF2 because I like TF2, so it makes sense to me personally.
Oh, okay. It's actually not something stupid for once in my life.
Oh no, what's wrong?
So what I've been told is that I have 30 days to figure out how to get less pretty. Do you have any idea what I could do to fix that?
Okay, alright. So if you get...
I was thinking clown makeup, but I just think that's gonna make it worse.
See, get a Nightmare Before Christmas tattoo of Jack Skellington and whoever the fuck the girl
writing
is from
Harlequin writing Jack Skellington.
No, it's Jack Skellington and the other chick, like
Sally?
embracing butt. Sally, thank you. I've never watched the movie because I'm not fat. It's them hugging, but Sally has like Harley Quinn makeup and Jack Skellington is painted to look like the Joker. And you should gain about 100 pounds just from that tattoo alone. Although it might
love
cause
the
a
idea.
singularity event. It might cause a singularity event and zoom in on it, like suck in on itself and cause a black hole of fatness. So just be careful.
I do love the idea of going to the tattoo parlor and getting ink and them being like, you know, just a FYI, this will make you fatter. Are you okay with that?
Well, yeah, it's the same as like if you go to like a doctor to talk about your transition, they have to like go down the list of like all the things
all
that
the pros
happen.
and the cons.
Yeah, you have to get a letter signed by your doctor to approve for the Jack Skellington tattoo.
So you're going to need to see a psychologist. You're going to need to see a licensed therapist for at least 3 sessions, and they're going to need to write a letter of recommendation. I'm being poisoned. The Chud Cloud is poisoning me.
The Chud Cloud.
I got him. He's dead.
Should eat that guy, probably.
Yeah, well, I think he's about to. Never mind.
Have fun trying to find your way around here, because even with the quest markers, I always get lost. Eventually, I just need to pull up a guide, and I'm like, fuck it, just take me where I need to go.
I mean, we clearly just need to kind of go this route, so that's what I'm thinking.
It's even worse if you want to get the Sierra Madre snow globe, because, spoiler alert, this, and then right before you leave the Sierra Madre Casino are the only times you have to get it.
Really?
Yes, because the other snow globes you can go back to the areas. You can't come back here to get Sierra Madre.
With dog or what?
No, you don't need like a specific companion to get it. It's just in an area off in a corner,
Okay.
and I forget where it is. I know there's a lot of gas. Big Brab Hog, I guess, the fan of that snow globe.
I don't like thinking about that.
Oh, yeah, okay. See, no, the webcam was a great idea because when you say that, you say it was disdain. It's great, which is perfect for your.
I'm
Look,
always filled with disdain for you. You
it
will
come with
say,
dog roll. No, you wouldn't have disdain for a happy little dancing dog. I'm Leo the Dark Woke Dog. You wouldn't have disdain for me. See, you just laughed. I'm off
Leo
the
the
hook.
Dark
That's the
Woke
rule.
Dog.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
that's like God. Who is the guy from Fallout 3? Argyle, and what's his dick?
Oh, it's Herbert Daring Dashwood and his ghoul manservant Argyle.
Argyle's the manservant. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't
yeah,
remember who it was.
Yeah, it's Herbert Daring Dashwood.
It comes with dog roll.
He lives in Tenpenny Tower.
And
You
he
can go to him and
has a problem with figuring out your stupid thing.
No, he's like the only person in the tower who doesn't understand why everyone's racist towards ghouls.
This is not going well.
I can't wait for you to lock yourself out.
I'm not gonna lock myself out. I'm just gonna power it off and try again.
She saw. For the record, you mouse over a reset and you exited out, and didn't give you time to correct you. So.
Oh, are you kidding me? I had another reset.
You did. Yeah, you did. Chat, roll the clip.
That's not good. Okay, startling is closer. Man, I might be too dumb for a puzzle right now.
It could be grappling.
Grappling?
Bottom on the left side, grappling.
Okay.
All right, so it's definitely something ending with ING.
Sure.
Does 4 change how hacking terminals work? I think
yes.
4 is about the same, but I think 4 makes it so that you're not like actually permanently locked out. I might be wrong though.
4 is weird with how it handles terminals. The
4
logic of the logic of the words has changed.
4 is weird in general. Every time I play 4, my character becomes more and more a sociopath because I just don't care about anyone, and I just want to like turn every settlement into a slave sweatshop that produces giddy up buttercups. I don't know, because I think it's funny.
It's so weird to play 4 and to go back to it for what reason? Like it's
like I told you, to make slave sweatshops to manufacture giddy up buttercups.
No, I meant metagame wise. It's just like go back and play a game that you don't like, that you actively do not enjoy playing.
You know, you got me there. But I think there is a part of me that does enjoy Fallout 4. But I think that part of me enjoys parts of it. Like, here's the thing. I think... So, one of the things that I think Bethesda has gotten... Why would you be racist against ghouls when you could be racist against synths instead? Well, synths aren't a race. They're like a...
I'd be very careful, because certain groups in 4 think that they are.
Well, that's... Yeah... But it's the railroad. The railroad, by the way, in Fallout 4 sucks so much that they'd actually make me more racist towards synths. Like, I'm indifferent to them, and I don't think they should be mistreated. But, like, Desdemona and all of them, like, are kind of fucking annoying, so much so that it kind of just kill them because I don't like them.
I was overhearing a content creator talk about Fallout 4, and she was saying that you can test the resistance of the NPCs and just kill synths that way. Like if their resistance is 0.
Yes, yeah. So that is actually a thing. If you know if they have a resistance to, I think it's some kind of like if they have a resistance to electrical damage.
Yeah.
Because synths are robotic. I've never killed a synth in my settlement, by the way. The way I see it, if you manage to successfully kill someone and wear their skin, you're them. You know?
Well, they don't always kill someone. They sometimes are just there. Is it always strictly skinwalker shit?
No, sometimes they're Brahmin and sometimes they're crows. Like
wait,
sometimes
what?
Yeah, like no, Brahmin and crow sense also exists. Sometimes a Brahmin will just
There's
show
no
up on
way they
your.
can produce milk though. Surely that wouldn't like work.
Well, no one drinks Brahmin milk anyway. Have you seen a Brahmin udder?
Well,
It's like
but
a
people would
tumor.
go for a Brahmin specifically for the meat, you know?
No, well, people would. That's true, but okay.
Why are we
Consider the
here?
following. Like,
Dog not
oh,
want to be here. Place too much like a cage for dog. If dog was fed like last time, dog would listen. If the feeding was quiet,
Sure.
dog doesn't understand. Too hungry, hard to hear words. Master, when can dog feed? If dog was fed like last time, dog would listen.
Is this a bug?
no. So
Could make dogs
you might be thinking you've been eating the whole time here, tons of fun. But what's happening is
Master.
each character has a reason to not listen to you, and you can
Yeah.
either force them under threat to do it, or you can do a little lollipop dance to make them listen. In the case of Dog, he wants you to go and find ghost people remains by searching dead ghost people.
Have food?
Do I maybe have some?
No, you don't. It's an item that only appears at this part of the quest on dead ghost people.
That's so stupid.
So pull up the quest. Just make sure it's. Oh, okay. It hasn't advanced yet. So pull up
Okay.
the quest. Make sure it advances. Okay.
Yeah.
Get Dog to the switching substation Salida del Sol. Okay, go back to the substation. That you were just there. It's that little like gate.
Oh, okay. Oh, great. Great. Awesome. I can tell that we're going to have a real fun time managing all of our items.
Yeah, maybe just a guess. You know, if I were to throw out, maybe drop the 45 throwing knife spears you have no intention of fucking, or maybe the million other throwing knife spears that you have no intention on using.
Why do you have such a problem with my knife spears? You know.
This is ridiculous. No, don't. This isn't a bit. This is retarded.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
drop them.
Okay.
This is,
I just
why
love.
do you have a pro-
I just love having them. You know. It's for me. I have like 2 cosmic knives. Ugh. How did it get so bad, Leo?
Because you keep opening inventories and selecting take all. Listen, you need to take the pill. You need to learn that 99% of the time, the people that you
the
kill
gate?
don't have anything useful.
The gate?
To your right. To your
Okay.
right. Alright, so you go in here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so walk up to the switches and like just interact with them, play with them a bit. Okay. There we go. Now it's progress. So get Dog to wait in the switching substations.
Okay, so now I can.
No, you have to go back. You didn't trigger it. Okay, so what happened is the dialogue for Dog to bitch and complain triggered before you actually triggered the quest. So you have to go back into the substation until the quest advances. No, go back. I said go back.
Oh,
You're going the
into
wrong
that,
way.
into this.
So they don't get
This is
Yes.
bugged. This is fucked.
Yeah, it's because the trigger for Dog to complain. Okay,
But he already
Tell him to
said that
wait.
he was
Why
hungry.
are we here?
just wait. I need you to stay here. Wait.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is fucked.
Okay, to be honest, I've only ever done this quest when he's in God mode, not in Dog mode. So I don't know if maybe you can just tell him to wait and shut the gate behind him, and then like just.
I'd
tell him to
rather
go fuck
not
himself.
do that, though. I don't want to do
Okay,
that.
we'll switch him to God, because God probably has more insight on the situation.
No, I'm just gonna go and see if I can get more remains. Like
You're
if
only
I
gonna
kill...
get remains. No, the remains would have spawned on them if they started spawning. I'm telling you right now.
yeah, on
know
the
this-
existing corpses, though?
Yes.
That seems shocking to
certain.
me.
Yeah. Well, it's not that shocking. He just wants to eat ghost people. You just bring him ghost people.
Alright, let me kill
Holy
one, and we'll give it a shot.
Here's your beer.
Oh,
Where's
wow.
my beer?
You,
Where the fuck is
you
my
can't
beer?
have a beer.
Why not?
You know why.
No, well, I don't.
You know why.
Oh, is it because I'm a dog?
It might be because of that. Damn it!
That's bullshit.
There we go.
There.
Okay, well, that didn't work out.
No, you have to go back.
All right.
You're gonna have to turn on God.
Dog because gets hungry, can't stop it. I stinking.
Turn on God. I don't want to switch back to God. God seems really annoying.
God is like capable of thought. What do you mean? You want dog
Yeah.
command tape?
Are you listening? From now on,
Why are we
when
here?
I talk to you,
No,
Dog was
that's
dead.
that's to make him
I've left markers
dog.
for you. Find the 3 other colonists in town, 8, 12, and 14.
Okay.
Get them to the fountain.
It's
You want
under
the
Miss?
up? No, it's under data.
Okay.
You want dog command tape? It's up, 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 up.
Dog.
So here we are. A row of switches all
It's all
lined
fucking, it's all broken.
familiar. These switches won't move themselves after all. There must be some trick to it. Now that I'm here, what do you expect me to do? You can lead me to water. No. Being trapped in this courtyard while lights are flashing, I can survive 1 or 2 of the inhabitants. More than that. And the gate here, if it somehow got locked, it'd be the holding cell at the police station again. Except with no way out.
Okay.
So here's the thing. Dog will listen to you if you just say wait and shut the gate and tell him to go fuck with himself. But you can actually negotiate with God. Shady, wait a minute. That's my water purification system, dog.
You need to. Just like at the police station.
I didn't throw him in the cage.
Yes, you
No,
did. You
I'm not
made him
staying here and doing
into
what you
Oh, I see.
dog.
Not again. And the sequence here? Just see if Dog can figure it out on his own.
Yeah, so just remember that he
Yeah.
remembers how long you keep him in dog
But
mode.
parts
And he doesn't like
Parts
that.
were well defended indeed. There was a method in the layout. The terminal outside, one of those means this place was designed. Really? And why is that? Dog is much more docile, obedient.
It's fair.
I'm not staying here and doing what you order me to do. I do. And after you threw me in the cage at the police station, I have no intent.
See, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Are you so eager to see
I've
something
never
to
dealt with God
split
like
your
this,
arm?
because I think in every time I've had him, I've kept him in God rather than dog mode. So this is interesting. You're dealing with a situation I never dealt with because
So you want me to listen?
yeah.
To obey? No, I can't. If you want me to remain, then I'll need to stay aware. We just need to make sure that Dog doesn't surface before that happens. To do that, he'll need to be fed.
Okay.
Dog has torn apart a number of the inhabitants of this town. Well, he doesn't prefer them to others.
Shady, wait a minute. That's my water purification system, dog.
The inhabitants.
I don't give a fuck. The master sent me to piss the vault off.
Kill them. Take some of the remains inside.
All right, master, here's what I'm thinking. Make me BPD.
But
What?
and the beast must be.
No,
Well,
no,
he
no,
made
no. It's
himself
for
BPD.
a really good
No,
cause.
he was a mutant, but he started doing stealth boys, which made him like fucking insane.
2 chunks of meat from their bodies should be enough. Hunt.
Nice. 2
Yeah,
chunks
so
of meat.
God's in my footsteps perk, if he's in God mode, I think it gives you a sneak bonus against the ghost people instead of him eating their corpses. So Dog is more like vicious and ravenous, but God is like, we don't want to attract more with our noise kind of thing.
Okay. All right, let's see if I can find some meat. Hi. I didn't actually. I wanna blow him up. I don't really have like a really good weapon, you know.
You have the police pistol, it's fine.
You think so?
I'd say so if you had ammo.
Oh. Shit.
Did anyone say cut off their limbs yet?
Hold
Yet
on,
multiple
hold on.
people.
I got it. I got it. It's all good.
Many people have. We already know to cut the limbs off.
Wow. All right, let's.
Wow, you're really good at this game. Has anyone ever told you that?
Thanks. Thanks.
It's good. It's
I
good
know.
that it's good. Hey, you know, it's good that you're pretty. That works out.
Has anyone ever told you you're so lucky that you're pretty? Can I?
Are you gonna shoot its head off?
No. I just wanted to equip a different weapon, but it wasn't bound.
Okay.
Now it is. Look, I did it.
Now you can take his remains.
All that she wants is another ghost person to eat in the morning. That's all that she wants. You a big fan of Ace of Base, Leo?
Not really.
Me and you this week, it's been like, oh, Leo knows about like Stone Fist and fucking. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, well, no, it's we've been we've
3
just
days
been,
grace.
3 days grace. Well, yeah, no, it's just like it's poor white people Walmart MP3 core. That's the name of the styling. Up, 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 up.
Hold on, it's gonna stop.
Okay,
It
but
stopped.
you saw it, right?
No.
Okay, it's back there. It's right above this archway on the other side.
I did it.
Actually, you see that ladder there?
Mm-hmm.
That ladder up next to it? I'm pretty sure it's specifically there so you can jump up it, so you can hit it with a melee weapon if you're a melee character.
Well, if you can jump up it, it sure doesn't look like it's easy to... You stuck, buddy?
What? His head just... Oh.
I did it. I took
There you
care of
go.
him.
You know, these guys probably
So,
don't
if
shoot
you
shit.
are a ghost and I want to eat you, then I guess I am going to eat you.
I'm hungry.
And that, so I guess I'm hungry. What's your favorite Ace of Base song? It's not
I
All
don't
That
have-
She Wants. Come on.
I don't know Ace of Base songs, I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
come on.
That's
Come
one that misses me.
on.
That's one that misses me. Come on.
It's
I
gotta
can't
be
know
I
every-
Saw the Sign. Like,
I didn't even think if I saw the sign, I'm gonna be honest. I blew a guy, and he busted in my eyes like 4th of July.
oh, that's not
I broke my thigh.
I broke my thigh.
I killed a guy, and I am not gay.
It seems
It
like
was
you
in
have a
gay
lot of
panic.
problems with, like, calling gay guys.
I killed a guy in a gay panic because I'm not gay. I swear I'm not gay. I like girls and I'm not gay. I swear.
I hope there's no controversy about Ace of Base that would make me, like, go, like, wow, I really hate those guys. Like, I don't know, like, they went to Epstein Island.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Better have brought enough meat.
Well, you know, Epstein isn't really the big
Feel
thing now,
dog's
right?
Teeth tearing at my ribs.
The big
Hunger
thing is
to
the
get
brand
out.
new game on Steam that everyone's talking about.
Union?
This should
No,
be
Bodrum.
below.
Boredom.
Mm.
Boredom.
The hit game Boredom, which we're going to be playing on stream tomorrow.
We'll be ready.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, man. You know, it sure would be crazy if Boredom was, like, made by some sort of psycho or something.
Yeah. It'd be up there for sure.
But it's a good thing it was made by a normal guy who was normal.
Yeah, exactly. It was a really good thing that, I don't know, it's not connected to anything that would make someone a little bit suspicious about its existence. Did you just
Well.
lock him in there?
I don't think he's locked. I mean, I reset this thing, but... That's the ventilation
Oh, okay,
system.
that's the, yeah, so I think that's supposed to vent out some of the gas in the areas.
Oh, that's good.
Anyway, so next you have to go hang out with Dean Domino.
Hey everyone, it's me, Dane Domino, and I love
Hey, everyone,
dominoes.
It's me, John Cockenball.
Wow, John Cockenball, huh?
Yeah.
So happy
You
to
won't
meet
believe
you.
what I love.
I've heard so much about you, John Cockenball. Damn it, this
Yeah,
stupid thing.
I invented the cock and balls.
I don't think you did.
Yes, I did actually in a lab.
I really don't. Hey, look at that.
Ah, yes, this is my secret stash of a box of mashed potatoes and bobby pins.
Let me repair my police pistol. Nice.
There you go.
We're so vac.
We're so back.
We are.
Man.
Oh,
So-
Leo, I can't believe that you would go through a metal detector raw dog like that.
You know, it's funny you say that about metal detectors. Did I tell you about the museum incident with my beautiful, loving partner?
No, you didn't.
Oh, this is a funny one for stream. Okay, so my partner, who I love and cherish, and there's a non-zero chance they're listening right now, but I'm gonna gamble that they aren't, so I don't get in trouble.
Good.
So we went to the museum as a date, because I really wanted to go because they had an exhibit I really wanted to see.
You wanted to
Plus,
see the
you know.
penguins.
It's a lot sadder than that, but I wanted to go and see the exhibit. And then also they had other stuff at the Royal Ontario Museum in Toronto.
Doxed.
So we're in the line to get inside, and it's a popular day, I guess. You know, it's
Right.
like a Saturday. It's Toronto Pride as well, so people are finding shit to do before they, I don't know, have gay sex in the streets or something. So while we're out there, what happens is, because it's a long line, I start making jokes. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be great. We're gonna have a hell of a time in there, eh? Sage's my partner is like, hey, what are you talking about? What do you mean we're gonna have a good time? I'm just like, oh man, it's like an explosive good time, you know? This is gonna be the bomb. Oh man. I feel like I'm gonna blast off with excitement. They're like, you need to stop saying that. And as the closer we get, the more I'm just saying, oh man, do you think they'll be mad with this gun I have? Do you think they'll be upset
Oh,
with these guns
Leo,
that I have?
no!
Do you think I'll get in trouble for this knife? Like, I'm saying it louder and louder. And they're
You
like, need to
really,
stop.
wow,
You need to
yeah?
stop." So, it's whatever. We get in...
It's
we're like,
whatever.
now we're-
Nothing's
Yeah, well,
gonna
we got-
happen.
No, it's fine. We get to the metal detector. And I
You get
step through and
pulled.
it goes off. Yeah, I got pulled and I was like, oh, it's because I got steel toes on my feet. And they check. It's like, oh, okay. And it's like, all right, sounds good. I walk through. And my partner, now, chat, my partner, how do I put this? He's a visible minority. So when they step through, the metal detector goes off, and they pull out wire cutters and spare wire out of their jacket pocket. I want you to just imagine the panic that goes through their mind as I'm laughing my ass off. They're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I work in electronics, and I didn't mean to. I'm just gonna go throw this," and they throw it away, and then they come back through the metal detector, and of course they're wearing fucking I forget what they're called. The brand. I think
Doc
they're called
Martens?
like
Demonias?
no Trip Pants. Trip
Oh,
Pants.
trip pants. Oh my gosh.
They're wearing Trip Pants with a bunch of metal all over it. And the
When do
metal
I get
detector
to
keeps
have
going
the talk
off.
with your
With my partner? About what?
Mhm.
Trip Pants?
Oh, no.
I mean, any day now.
just
if
you know,
want.
just you know, a little talk. Just a little talk.
little
I just want to say some things. I just want to say some
Yeah,
things.
of course.
Yeah.
So, steps through with the Trip Pants, and it goes off, and like they're trying to explain that, like, oh no, I'm sorry, it's just my pants, and the security guard does not give a fuck. By the way, like I'm finding this hilarious. They're freaking out, and the security guard is like mentally checked out. Like they don't care. There's a non-zero chance that they're ESL anyway, so they're just kind of like there. Eventually we make it through, and I'm just like, oh man, you almost blew up our entire good time at the museum. I say this in the museum, and they're like, stop.
If we're going there, I'm not alone. And if you have any
Moral of the story is, I'm a piece of shit.
stroll
I've got a really good story for you.
Okay.
Thanks.
So I love carrying knives, and you would be shocked at the places that just do not have working metal detectors. Like they just
dude, no,
they just
I'm not
don't.
No, I'm not surprised. Fuck. I remember when I used to go out some of the clubs I'd go out to, after asking one question, I had other questions.
It's not one question, it's one cue.
After asking one cue.
Mm-hmm.
No, I remember
I'm
I
not
would
sure
straight
this
up like
guy's
forget I have a
operating
pocket
the
knife
full
on me when I
deck.
went out to like
He
clubs, and the
figures
guy
the
would pat me
strong
down, and
man's
he
needed
clearly
somewhere.
didn't give a fuck. He's like,
He
"Hey,
sounds like a
fucking
strong
whatever,
man.
just get in there."
Plus, I'm guessing wherever old doggy boy's needed doesn't need smarts. I hope not. Or we're royally jonesed.
Apparently, while Twitter is dogging on him for his awful Smash gameplay, Blue Sky is joking about how the state of indie game promotion is so dire that attempting to
Didn't
assassinate
think
the
much
president
about-
only earned him a max concurrent play count of 22. You know what?
22
Unironically,
is so low. It's honestly really shockingly low.
unironically, I think if the game's graphics were better, it could be just as shitty a game. But if the game's graphics were better than what they are, probably would have been fine. Probably would have had more players. Because here's the thing: when you think, oh yeah, like crazy person that like attempted an assassination, made a
They
video
pulled
game,
it for purchase? Those motherfuckers. Dude,
They did.
Steam is getting so fucking gay. Like, they're just so fucking gay. They constantly are pulling shit down now. They're very concerned about, like, appearing...
Hold on, they deleted all the recent reviews.
Yeah, I had heard they cleaned up the Steam. And it's like, bro, who the fuck cares? Like, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to go, like, that's damaging, like, history. I'm shocked that nobody has said something like, oh, they're gonna make it so you can't play the game.
Tell you what,
Whoa. That's evil.
You know what? Actually, nah, fuck it. I don't care.
What?
I don't care. I was about to be like, you know what? I'm gonna play devil's advocate for Gabe Newell here.
No, fuck them.
But nah, fuck him. Yeah, I like my gut instinct to be a contrarian that may or may not be genetically linked. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, I was going to, but fuck him.
Yeah, it's just a weird obsession with, like, not being able to like him or hate him. Medicare had, like, a really good point a long time ago about how, like, when you do that, you kind of turn them into more of a martyr. Like, it's just funnier to just make fun of them. And there's this weird culture about, like, please don't make fun of the person who totally botched an assassination attempt.
Yeah, 100%. Like think about people like Randy Stair, or fucking Daniel Harris. I forget his fucking name. Daniel Harris. He was the university professor, the adjunct professor. He was like the black guy who was like. He was famous because he typed the N-word in all caps 10,000 times in his manifesto, and he explains early in the manifesto why he's going to type it that way. One of my favorite parts from it was talking about how he was mad that Android 18 existed because it made him like white women. And that
what?
The Japanese did it to him. Yeah, he was mad at it because he thought Android 18 was hot, but he was mad because it's anime and the Japanese were destroying him. And
what
Android
the
18
fuck?
was the only good white woman.
Insane.
Yeah, no, and he would also like sexually harass his students. He was a bad guy. He was a bad person, and he deserved to get laughed at. But yeah, this whole remove the game is like, dude, come on. Mercado read his entire manifesto and has a super tip voice for that guy. Hold on. So, question: if he read the entire thing, considering the phrase is said over 10,000 times, did he just have a button? Did he just have someone on call?
Oh, there he is.
How do you solve that problem? I'm curious.
Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking...
He read it. What do you want? Crazy. I'll be honest, I don't think I have the balls to say it 10,000 times. I don't think I do.
Yeah, I must have to go to the rooftop and have him come with me, but he, like, fucked off.
Yeah, so the pathing around here is a little weird.
The scripting's broken, dude.
The rooftop... So this is not the correct rooftop.
Oh?
I think you're going in the right direction. This is another part I don't like. This rooftop section is confusing because it kind of just sends you around.
Well, there's
The
a door,
rooftop
but it
you're looking.
requires a key.
The rooftop you're looking for is. It's like a open balcony kind of thing, but it's not on the very top of a building. It's like second from the top of a building.
Okay.
And also because of the labyrinthine like design of the area, even the local map can be difficult to parse.
I'm assuming maybe I'm supposed to use this to... Oh. I see.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
That's actually really cool.
It helps.
Yeah. That's really cool. I actually really appreciate that.
Soundboard with a black guy. Nick explaining it to I think Adam Kriegler was like, now there may be a racial slur. I actually saved that manifesto. Specifically because I thought it was funny. And I also have like one of the images where he talked about the Lion King. Because he said something about Mufasa is a blank or something. I forget. But I just found the whole thing like absurd. And I remember saving it.
What a
He
strange
did it a page
thing
at a
to
time, and there
fixate
were
on.
7 on that page. Well, yeah, he was a strange, messed up guy. That's the radio.
Got
There
it.
you go. That almost ended terribly because you haven't saved.
No, I've saved. I've saved a couple times. I've been quick saving.
All right. Nice job. Nice job. You did it again.
Yeah, it's because of the wine. I guess I'll be drinking all 3 of them.
Over-encumbered buns, low-strength buns, always twist up inventory management.
You're just
Drop
mad.
the 40. Drop the 40,000 knife spears you own. You don't need all of them.
I love
Smile at me,
them.
you dumb
They're
bitch.
my friends. I love them. I have so many knife spears. I could sell them. I could sell them for money. I could
You're
get
not-
money.
Okay, consider the following. The weight of all those knife spears is like 1 or 2 gold bars that is worth 20 times more that you're getting at the end of this
Tell you what,
DLC.
I will sell them the second I get back to base camp.
You can't sell them.
I can.
No one buys them.
My friend.
The hologram. Find a hologram. You can give them all to a hologram and exchange them for pre-war money. How about that?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's where you'll need to bring the mute.
The mute. Well, I didn't want to go to the mute.
It's because it's on the way to Dean's place. Dog's place is like on the opposite fuck off side of the area, Dean, and that's where you end up going.
There we go.
Chris and Dean are on this side.
I did it.
Honestly,
I'm
I
closer.
think the hardest achievement in this DLC, and when I say achievement, I guess I really mean challenge, because the challenges in this game that you have, I think the hardest challenge is probably the Dead Man's Hand, because it requires you to get a collection of Sierra Madre cards. Actually, getting a full set of the Sierra Madre
Nice.
cards is probably the hardest thing you could do in this DLC, because a bunch of them are in the villa,
Whoa.
and you tell me where to find a fucking playing card and all this shit without the guide. It's not easy.
Using a guide in this DLC sounds like hell.
Actually, it is. Because I know for a fact I used like a guide to figure out where I was supposed to go at some point. I forget
did it.
what for. And
Broke his
I
leg.
used like, I didn't use a YouTube guide. I used like a text guide, and someone through text explaining where to go through the villa is still hell. I would argue it's not even a guide. It's like barely helping at that point. There you go. You found him.
Stares at me expectantly.
Yeah. There. Now you can sell him all
You guys are
3
so
fucking
lucky.
thousand.
You guys are like, Buns, don't be a chump. Sell all your
Do
stuff.
not. No, all of them. All of them. All of them. I swear to God, you don't use them. You don't
Okay.
need to have.
All right. Sure.
I'm having a fucking fit. I'm freaking out, Chad.
I don't
can't
know
handle this
how many pre-war monies that's for though.
shit. Just max out. Just like take a bunch and then just lower it by a chunk. You don't need exact change.
944. So I owe him
You get what-
944. Okay, let me
Yeah.
get some pre-war money back.
Yeah.
Where is the pre-war money? Under Mist?
It's in miscellaneous.
Okay.
Hey, non-chump. Yeah, what's up, dog?
Okay. Let's do 5. Oh.
Did you sell BTC like I told you this morning? Was I supposed to?
No, this is to me.
Oh, wait, why am I the chump? This is ridiculous. I hate this. Can't believe it.
How much fucking pre-war money? I guess maybe not that much, huh?
I have no idea.
Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused. Am I not?
Did you take something from him?
Yeah, pre-war. Oh, this is the big stack.
There you go.
Down 2K. Yeah, I pulled out. I pulled out and I put it into ETH, I'm pretty sure. It's down, so what? It's down to 5K or what?
I don't know shit about crypto, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know that it's like, well, this thing crashes, but I think 10 is gonna put me right.
Look,
there we go.
I
got it.
On one hand, I could kvetch about crypto or something, but on the other hand, it's like, nah, dude, do what you gotta do.
Well, you were saying that it was gambling, and I was telling you that the stocks are just gambling.
It's just the stock market, Leo. Yeah, I know it's the stock market. I understand this. Yeah. What I'm saying is what you should be investing in is the poly market bot Nothing Ever Happens.
Yeah, I gotta get in on. That I gotta get in on. I gotta put $10 every paycheck towards Nothing Ever Happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it seems like that is a really good strategy. The problem with that bet, though...
The image macro specifically says he has a 70% success rate. She could be bullshitting, but...
I believe it, though. But the problem with it is that for every bet that's like Nothing Ever Happens, the long-term bet... So people will go like, we won't invade Iran or whatever. And the bet will get resolved because we do invade Iran, but it'll only be for a week. So it's not really truly like betting on long-term Nothing Ever Happens. If you wanted what would get you 100% return is like no one's gonna nuke anyone.
Yeah, something sort of happens.
But no one's ever gonna bet against that because I think that most people genuinely can understand that. I don't know. Maybe some people are that stupid.
Well, I think you'd be extremely stupid because exactly like, no one gets nuked. Like, who cashes out? Who's really happy when that happens? Who's like, I can't believe
I can't say who on stream. I knew that would make you laugh.
Oh my fucking! We found him, the one man who believes something happens.
Oh, okay. So I need to enter through here. Okay.
Stock shit is insanely obvious. Yeah.
Then why aren't you a millionaire?
Yeah. No, I remember I did a market. I was playing on Market Watch, the like stock simulator.
Oh, awesome! That's a good thing to learn.
Yeah, I did that. Well, I was doing that over COVID, right? And I was keeping up with that, and eventually I just stopped because I got disinterested. And I got mad because I lost at the end. But here's the thing, I could have won. What I did during COVID is I invested in flights, and I invested in cruise lines.
Oh, I could sell spears from these guys right now.
Stop. You're addicted.
This is gambling.
It got like really, really high, and it just happened around when I stopped paying attention. I wasn't able to sell out in time, and I ended up losing the little game that I was in. And I got beaten by fucking Majbeat Carr, who bought like all Ford stocks that never moved. And I was really mad.
Yeah, Leo, I think that you'd be the type where if you had seed money, you would do really well at stocks.
Yeah, well, Oh well, it's fine. Listen, look, the way I see it, there was two timelines in front of me. There was Corpo Leo timeline, and there's Anarch Leo timeline. And right now we're on Gamer Leo timeline, which probably
It's neither
sucks,
of
but
these.
neither of these. But yeah.
Anarcho Bun
Unfortunately-
timeline would not be very fun for anyone, especially Buns.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, we're not an Anarch Leo timeline because we're not nearly as cool as we could be about that. Mostly because I still give a fuck.
Venues, let me tell you. What's that there? Wiring? Looks like it's tied to the sound system in the villa, except for that snipped section there. So what? I stand here, hold the two ends in my hands, and tap them together like cymbals?
I could just jab both wires and you'd close the
I strike up the
circuit.
speaker system. There's going to be ghosts all over this place. Any change in the sounds around here? The ghost people are not big on talking. They are big on listening, hunting, killing.
If I hadn't been
Vicious
broke,
thing
I'd have made
using
killing
critics,
buying
trust
Blizz
me.
after the out of season April Fool's joke debacle. God, that's so true.
I wonder
Like-
where my money went the last 5 years. You know, it really beats me. I think you were petting the boy the wrong way. That's where it all went.
No, you want to know why? Because there's more.
Anytime Ants mentions petting the boy the wrong way, I think of the Come Town bit, specifically where Nick was like doing like a Down syndrome impersonation, be like, I'm gonna go pet the cat the wrong way.
I still feel safer with a pair of hologram.
Maybe pop a tat, maybe. See if you
Turn
can pass
on
that.
both holograms. Oh, yeah, you think Mentats? Yeah, I could try that.
Yeah, well, you're 2 intelligence away from the science check.
I don't have Mentats.
That's rough. Well, you can buy Mentats from a vending machine. You have the code.
Oh, I do. Do I? Do?
Yeah, you got it from the hospital, I assume.
That seems wild to me. I don't know. I mean, it seems like they're close by, the 2 holograms. It's not that
or
bad
you can
of a
turn the
deal.
or you can turn the holograms.
Oh, are they above?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to go into those holes.
Okay, got it. I don't feel, I don't know, the core structure of like, oh, there's Mentats. I'll just buy 3. Let's talk.
Core structure.
Oh, I
for
gotta use it.
Yo mama.
I think that like the core structure of this is good, and maybe it makes me feel a little bit better than the core intro, but
Our chances.
I will say you're progressing through this much better than I was. It's possible maybe, I don't know, you're refreshed
Oh, do I
between
need to be-
sessions. Maybe I have a bad I'm not totally sure.
Maybe the drain in power. That'll cause the... No, the place...
how do I do I need to be back on the roof?
I think so.
Ugh. Shit.
But yeah, no, it's fuck. I forgot what we were talking about. God damn it.
Dead money?
Ooh.
Poly market?
Oh yeah,
Bitcoin?
dead money, yeah. No, dead money. Yeah, I think I've considered this part like a low point just because of like my own history with it and getting lost and going in circles.
Right.
It could also be because there was a playthrough where I was without a guide trying to find playing cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like a checklist and I kept fucking missing them. Like,
Didn't think...
there's a playing card within like 2 feet of you right now, and I want you to tell me where the fuck you think it is.
What the?
Oh, okay.
Well... Yeah. Okay, all right. You call...
Okay, I guess that doesn't really... Okay.
What? What is?
I guess that's just you having an idea versus him having the idea. Okay. I thought that would...
I mean,
fasten things up.
experience, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, is this? There we go. So that's one. Yeah, and then I think. Come on. Oh,
You ain't gonna fit. You're too Harley Quinn tattooed.
Why would you say that out loud? Shit!
I'm sorry.
I loaded the wrong save. It's over. It's over. You know what I've been looking into is Left 4 Dead 2 tech.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Like bunny hopping and stuff?
I was
like,
looking into like
under wall jump?
parrying like enemy stuff recently. Like
Okay.
it's a very weird, interesting thing looking at the tech of that game.
Oh yeah, 100%. There was a short time where I was very interested in like Left 4 Dead 2 competitive. Like I would watch like VODs of that.
Right.
Um, it's crazy, man. Like, and here's the thing: there's a bunch of tech that you don't need to use for that necessarily.
Oh.
Oh,
What a strange, strong boy you are.
but like you know, like the hunter has a wall jump. Kinda?
Yeah.
It's stuff like that. But like realistically, you just need like better tech. Like, the hunter actually does like impact damage with his pounds if it's from a larger distance.
Okay.
But it doesn't actually need to be far away. It just has to be he's in the air for a long time. So if you jump straight up and come straight down, you can steal a chunk of damage. It maxes out at like 25. So you can actually like really fuck up a survivor if you angle a hunter leap from a really far distance. It's difficult, but it's very rewarding. And Left 4 Dead 2 Versus is really good. The only part that sucks is anytime you play a public lobby, people will just leave when, like, you know, oh, we lost this round and there's no way for us to come back, and I'll see lose at the end. No reason to keep playing. And it's really annoying. Because, like, I don't really give a fuck if I win or lose, only because, like, the rounds themselves can be fun. Because coordinating, like, going up against... Like, it's a fundamentally different game when you're going up against human special infected, because their goal is to wear you down on resources, or it's to... Why don't you try going around the other side?
That way or what?
Well, there's a hole in the wall over there. Do you not think that maybe...
Oh, this through here?
No, go back.
This
Okay.
way? Okay.
Yeah. Because there's a hole in the wall there, so maybe you can find a way to come out that hole.
Yeah, I don't... I'm having a hard time. This is you've been complaining about how you get lost. This is the first time that I've really felt lost in this DLC.
Yeah. Maybe it's through that door?
Maybe.
The Preston Hole North? But yeah, it's like, I really like Left 4 Dead 2 Versus, and I need to fucking... I just wish I was fucking awake and had energy whenever Video Ditch is adding people, because I really fucking... I want to get in on that, because it's genuinely fun.
Oh, come on.
But I stole your tangent from you about Left 4 Dead 2 tech. What were you saying about it?
I mean, there's not really much else to say, you know? It's just like... It's weird, and it's one of those things where, because they put a lot of effort into how that game functions, there's a lot of stuff that, like, naturally comes from just having multiple variables and how everything interacts, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, through this way, maybe.
Maybe? Possibly?
This? No, what? This sucks. Can I just say this sucks?
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill.
Why didn't you jump?
It's because of slopes. Like, slopes, if you're going down a slope, they don't...
Yeah, but it doesn't... But you didn't jump.
No, I'm saying you cannot jump while moving and the slope is down.
I love that Dean teleports next to you when you do shit like that, so he's just kind of like always there. It's like, what, you're having trouble? What's your problem?
I am, Dean. Dean, I'm having a lot of trouble right now. Okay. This is not helping. This is I'm losing it.
Don't let
I'm
Kaisar
losing.
hear you talking about slopes that way.
Leo,
Yeah,
help me.
I can't.
Better make sure he's
I know.
poke him with a
You know how Sony is like, what if the AI helped you beat the game? This is the only time it ever makes sense.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love that Dean's just like awkwardly being like, is that guy dead as you're walking past the same corpse for the 5th time?
This is okay. Good. We're good. This is painful.
Damn,
And the ghosts
crack
keep
shot.
respawning.
Oh, man. How many times do you think we can go into the cafe, chat?
I'm not
Also,
going
you can
into the
shoot-
cafe again.
You could have shot that bomb out of his hand, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
If he revives, I swear. Okay, you're lucky. If he revived before, I was gonna lose it.
Look, another gas bomb.
Yeah, can't. Yeah, yeah. Grab another 20 pounds. Yeah.
A gas bomb's fine.
Yeah, if you use it.
Is that a rad roach? This is the
Yeah,
first
is
rad
it?
roach I've ever seen.
Number one, that's not true, but number two, that's a good sign.
Okay.
getting
This is...
real tired of tourist season. No offense, but you guys are going to need a...
Now is not the time. So it's in here?
It's in here or it's above here.
Move, Dean.
Nice spot for sunning.
Is that it?
Well, if the sun ever touches...
I hear it. Oh no. Okay, alright. Alright. Dean.
I love Dean. Dean's been providing better commentary than I fucking could. Oh, it's a nice spot for sunning. Move,
This game is like so ADHD. It's just like this sequence in particular.
Well, yeah, because like the radio keeps going off, and then you get like a gas notification, and now you're about to die again. And maybe this is the right way. I don't know.
I'm
Sure
trying
hope you-
so hard.
Nope,
This
you
is
just
not
back
the right
down
way
here.
at all. I'm gonna lose. Like what is going on here? Where is the radio? Am I stuck in the pit?
Don't dive in for too long. Only so much ice.
Oh,
It's like clipped.
Shoot
into
it.
the fuck.
shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot. Pull out the gun. Great.
Oh, there's a.
I
vendor code there.
need a password for the computer.
There's a vendor code on the floor back there.
Oh, okay. I'll pick it up. Everything is so dark in this DLC.
It's the apocalypse. There shouldn't be any power. If there's power in a hospital in the apocalypse, it's basically the worst thing ever.
Have you thought
I
more
am-
about Chris Avalon?
No, I try not to. The more I think about Chris Avalon, the more I'm convinced that maybe Fallout New Vegas wasn't good because of him. Maybe it was just good in spite of him.
Bro, did
You
you
missed
see
the code.
how many
You
people...
missed the code.
Oh, shit. Did you see how many people were
To the
glazing?
right. To the right. To the left. No, that's not the floor tile. To the left. There it is.
Thank you.
I
Did you
wasn't
see
trying.
how many people were, like, just running with that bullshit, like, clickbait title?
Dog, it's because fucking New Vegas fans think that their game's good. I'm the only New Vegas fan to know that this game is okay. Okay? Like
Science of
it's-
100?
I genuinely, I imagine it's probably how fucking Vampire the Masquerade fans feel, right?
Because everything
like-
that they hear about is through the lens of Bloodlines. Yeah, it must be pretty brutal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like, well, it's one of these things where it's like, well, when it comes to Bloodlines fans, I mean, it's probably like a bell curve. You have the low IQ fans who just like love the game, and it's like, nah, it's great. Then you have like the middle people.
I have a nuclear level take about Bloodlines.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I've
Um,
never played it, so I have no
it's
opinion.
Valve's fault.
Because it's on Source?
Valve didn't provide proper documentation to them in time.
Did they not provide proper documentation, or did they pull a Chris and they kept telling him how to use it? He refused to learn how to play with the Legos.
I don't know, because I'm convinced the only thing you can ever learn about Bloodline's development is finding out that Harlequin was based on her.
Huh.
Jeanette.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not memeing, by the way. That's not like a weird cope.
No,
That's
I
not.
can believe that.
That's like, if
I
you
can
go
believe
and
that.
you look at the original concept art for Harlequin for Arkham Asylum specifically, it mentions like in writing like Jeanette from Bloodlines.
Okay.
Which is the coolest fucking thing, and suddenly it's like, oh, that's why she's like iconic. That's why these
There you
two
go.
characters elicit the exact same part of my brain.
Well,
All right,
now you
Dean.
can tell Dean to fuck off.
Didn't think much of our chances. You powered the holograms up? Well, yeah, that's pretty good protection. Sure worked at the fountain. Vera kept the ghost people. But, how do I know the power won't suddenly...
Oh. Just trust me, all right?
Wait, hold on. I didn't say I was scared.
I know you didn't. You would never be scared, right?
Don't be ridiculous. I've played to worse crowds than this. I can hold the fort here.
That's the spirit killer.
When this thing goes off, try and get into the Sierra Madre without me.
You know it, babe.
I think if you talk to him enough and you have a high enough survival skill, he can teach you how to make the cloud martini.
Oh.
Which uses the cloud dust that scrapings that you find on the wall plus a bunch of junk
I'd be
food.
curious
It's
to see what people have as a real world
like a-
version of that.
I never really thought of that. Hold on, let me find out what's in the cloud martini. Real quick.
You know what was really cool about going to a cyberpunk meetup was having themed drinks.
Oh yeah, I mean
the Edge Runner, the Martinez, the Mox.
I mean the Martinez is a fucking vodka and Coke. You're not that cool.
I know, it really wasn't that special. But I did get to ask them what was in it, and they told me, so that was good.
Did they put a bunch of extra shit in it?
Yeah, the Mox is really highly colored.
Oh, okay. No, I was talking about like the real ones, like the real air quotes, like the Jackie Wells and the Martinez.
Oh, I see.
Are both like, yeah, that makes sense. Whereas like Johnny's is like that's barely drinkable. Like every recreation of
Johnny's is really funny. From what I've seen, it's just like absinthe.
Yeah, it's like let me get fucking tequila and then beer because I'm a fucking psychopath and then chili powder. And every time I see the part where he's like, and then finish it with chili in the game, I'm like, I immediately think of the fucking Chili P is my signature scene from fucking Always Sunny, I think it was. It's like, it's not drinkable. Oh my god. All right, so the dead money, Sierra Madre Martini is crafted by mixing a jar of cloud residue with 2 units of junk food and a tin can. Provides 75 increase to health, plus 4 endurance, and plus 2 strength for 240 seconds. Notably, it uses a whiskey bottle model in the menus. That's pretty much all the information we have about it. So if I were to make a drinkable version of that, how would I incorporate any of that? Like, I can't think of a drinkable way.
You wanna... Well, I can definitely try.
Well, I mean, okay, so like let's break it down. The easiest thing would be junk food. So what, potato chips? How would you incorporate that?
Sorry, so what is it? What is it actually called?
It's called the Sierra Madre Martini,
Right.
and it's crafted with a jar of cloud residue, 2 units of junk food, and a tin can. We can discard the tin can because the tin can is obviously just to hold it.
Yes, that's
Notably,
the
it uses a,
serve. Okay.
notably it uses a whiskey bottle in the model, so you can probably use whiskey as your alcohol.
Yeah.
Now you need to figure out exactly how you incorporate junk food and cloud residue.
Yeah, okay, so cloud residue, when I think about clouds, okay, yeah, I could think of like miso soup, I could think of like dairy. Because dairy is kind of okay, so you've probably seen enough mixed drinks, you know that like when you add
The cloud,
dairy to liquid, it
yeah,
kind of like curdles a little bit, and
yeah.
it depends how you add it. But
The cloud residue
usually,
is a dark red ash. It's a mist. I'm just reading like facts about it if that elicits anything.
yeah,
But
so
yeah,
you would
I'm
need
thinking
like
probably
a dark,
like a liqueur.
yeah, you would probably use like a dark dairy-based liqueur, I imagine. And that would
I would
add the
probably
cloudiness.
you could probably argue it would probably cover your junk food angle. But honestly, if you I don't know, maybe like a salted rim for like potato chips or something. This doesn't sound particularly amazing, but I don't know. There's something there. You could probably make a Sierra Madre martini, and you just serve it in a tin can.
Jagged system. It's a so the operation rendered her totally unable to communicate with anything other than her hands.
It's electro. So it was. I think she's explaining it as like a form of electroshock therapy directly to her brain. Yeah, I'm gonna real quick look up what. I'm not gonna tell you it, but I'm just gonna look up what the operation was exactly, just as a quick reminder, because I'm pretty sure I know what the goal of the operation was and generally what happened, but I don't know like the specifics.
So wait, are we implying that she had this damage done to her intentionally by Eli?
Yes, Elijah did. Oh, okay. All right. Well, this I actually learned a bit more. So yeah, Elijah did this operation to her. Actually, Elijah has done, I will say, 2 operations to her.
Okay.
Yes. Um, Christine won't mention it here, but because this is another like again like a holotape in Big Mountain that like you might miss while we're there, depending how long streams are there. Elijah beat and kidnapped Christine at Big Mountain and conducted experiments on her there, and then brought her here.
Okay.
The experiments at Big Mountain specifically were brain electro experiments, which produced a form of, I'm just reading here, Alexia.
Alexia.
The loss of ability to read or write. So it caused brain damage so that she struggles with reading and writing.
That's wild. There's a specific type of brain damage that makes your ability to communicate via reading or writing harder?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Both of them.
And that damages your ability to speak as well. Oh, well, that's a separate surgery.
That's a separate
vocal cord
surgery.
thing. Okay.
Yeah. The vocal cord thing is because you already know that. The vocal cord thing is what Christine underwent here.
Okay, so something about this area has some beeping.
Yeah. So that fuzziness is her stopping it from going off yet.
Right, and I can't open the door. Electric box fuse?
Oh.
Electric box fuse. So I need to put the fuse into something. Ah. There we go.
Where did this note come out? Oh, I'm completely wrong. I fucked up the story a little bit here.
Okay.
Elijah only did the electrode operation at Big Mountain. It was Dean that put her in the fucking machine.
Okay.
With the goal of, well, you'll find out the goal later, but apparently there's a note that says that Dean was the one that put her inside the autodock, not Elijah. She ended up here because of Elijah. She ended up in the autodock because of Dean. So earlier when Dean was like, oh, I guess you don't talk, who are you? He was just playing dumb. Huh.
Interesting. So Dean got kind of tricked, I guess?
Well, I guess the question is, why would Dean put her in there?
Okay, I gotta heal. Okay. Oh wow, she made it through just fine. Probably because she doesn't breathe as much.
Well, she doesn't breathe at all.
Case of emergency, shut down immediately, automatic systems.
Boys hit by the gas are still out. Everyone's pulling more work.
Yeah, as a
And as a result,
result...
grumbling. Mr. Yesterday has been keeping the hard liquor and chems under Sinclair's eye. Isn't helping. We need those boys back. We have another chemical leak like that. No more construction for the rest of the year.
And then the suits are here.
These new chemical suits came in today so we could check out the ventilation chambers. See how the cloud cocktail formed. Suits are kind of creepy looking. Hard to talk in them. So we had to use sign language to actually make sense of each other. At least we can check out the pipes and ventilation chambers now. Gas worries me, though. Really messed the guys up. If the chambers get back up again, hate to see that gas get out. Wipe out the villa.
He writes like he's a 1950s guy.
Yeah, this is
okay.
how I write the same way I speak. But yeah, no, it would make sense that you would have a condition that would make it hard for you to read and write, and it would be connected. Like,
Yeah, I
putting
just
words in
like
sentences.
something about that is fundamentally like neurologically terrifying to me.
That's fair. Like, that's not too different from, I think, ataxia is the term. So I don't know, because when I did one of my playthroughs of Phantom Liberty, the part where you need to get a netrunner for
Right.
So I chose to get a netrunner from one of Wakako's missions. She has like a gig where you meet her personal netrunner, and I called him up for that one instead of getting like the Mr. Hands one, because there's a bunch of ways you can resolve that quest. There's
Right.
a bunch of different netrunners. So I called him up, and when he completed breaking into Max Tac, he came out and he had, I think it's called ataxia, not ataxia. I forget what it's called, but it's a similar sounding thing where basically your brain struggles to hold thoughts. Like, like you're trying to light a spark and you just can't. Like, people can communicate to you, but you struggle to like put the words together to communicate to get back out. So it's a similar thing, if not the same thing. Which I did
Wow,
feel a
that's
little bad
dangerous.
for that. But...
Whoa, that's crazy. Why?
Oh look, a Caesar's Legion training manual.
Yeah, let's see what that does. Probably under aid.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Speak increase by 4. Yeah. Don't you know the secret fighting style? Crouching Kaisar, hidden wonton.
Let's see if the hollow rifle does more.
It would say, it says hollow rifle damage, it doesn't say EMP.
The game is doing that thing where I can't...
You can use arrow keys, by the way.
Oh, arrow keys? Okay. Oh,
You can
shit.
use arrow keys to change specifics. Another thing, by the way, that I really dig about the hollow rifle is, like, you're loading the microfusion charges in like shotgun shells. It's not like just draining the power from the shell. It's
Right.
like firing it at it. Old man
Left
Ennis
his
left his key in one of the
key.
consoles again, so making this note to remind myself to give it back next time I see him. We need stuff is locked and full of Dandy Boy apples or something. Maybe then he'd be less forgetful. Sure, the docs at the clinic got mad, but we didn't have any choice if we want to get medical attention after the gas hit us. So he cut his suit open with one of those surplus steak knives. Things could cut through a T-bone like it was hot butter. The rest of us tried to pry the locks on our suits, finally had to use knives on ours too. Can't wait until this job is over and we can let the villa collapse on itself. They'll be too busy at the casino anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, the villa was shoddily made. The casino was the real pride and joy.
Okay, so there's an elevator. Hologram rifle, reinforced parts.
Yeah, that's one of the upgrades you can find for the hologram rifle.
Okay. And then Christine is going to
thermal.
control this. What does that key do? Oh, that's
So
control.
she should come over and talk to you. That key is part of an alternate solution to a problem you're about to
Okay.
encounter. And also, actually, no, I think that key might be to a locked locker that just has a bunch of loot in it. But I know that you're about to deal with, like, Christine's problem, because everyone has a problem. That's unbreakable, because that's red on it.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. You mind vamping while I use the restroom?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Incredible.
I've been kind of doing that a little bit on accident.
No,
I did keep
no,
it
you
on
know how it
accident.
is.
Yeah, I know how it is. How you doing, chat? I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope you all having a good day. This stream, we went a little late, but it's going like better than expected, Oh, she killed herself. Well, okay. This is my stream now, I think. That's what that noise means she's dead. Okay. So, I think a good way to start the stream would be to read, I don't know, anyone want to read some Ted Kaczynski? Hold on, let me get it off my shelf. All right, so The Industrial Society and Its Future by Theodore John Mackenzie. All right, here we go. All right, so let's start with, that's introduction. The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. They have greatly increased the life expectancy of those of us who lived in advanced countries, but they have destabilized society, have made life unfulfilling, have subjugated human beings to indignities, have led to widespread psychological suffering in the third world, to physical suffering as well, and have inflicted severe damage on the natural world. The continued development of technology will worsen the situation. It will certainly subject human beings to greater indignities and inflict greater damage on the natural world. It will probably lead to greater social disruption and psychological suffering, and it may lead to increased physical suffering even in advanced countries. The industrial technological system may survive or it may break down. If it survives, it may eventually achieve a low level of physical and psychological suffering, but only after passing through a long and very painful period of adjustment, and only at the cost of permanently reducing human beings and many other living organisms to engineered products and mere cogs in a social machine. Furthermore, if the system survives, the consequences will be inevitable. There is no way of reforming or modifying the system so as to prevent it from depriving people of dignity and autonomy. If the system breaks down, the consequences will still be very painful. But the bigger the system grows, the more disastrous the results of its breakdown will be. So if it is to break down, it had best break down sooner rather than later. We therefore advocate a revolution against the industrial system. The revolution may or may not make use of violence. It may be sudden, or it may be a relatively gradual process spanning a few decades. We can't predict any of that. But we do outline, in a few general ways, the measures that those who hate the industrial system should take in order to prepare the way for a revolution against that form of society. This is not to be a political revolution. Political is in all caps, by the way. Its object will be to overthrow not governments, but the economic and technological basis of the present society. In this article, we give attention to only some of the negative developments that have grown out of the industrial technological system. Other such developments we mention only briefly or ignore altogether. This does not mean that we regard these other developments as unimportant. For practical reasons, we have to confine our discussion to areas that have received insufficient public attention or in which we have something new to say. For example, since there are well-developed environmental and wilderness movements, we have written very little about environmental degradation or the destruction of wild nature, even though we consider these to be highly important. Part 1. The Physiology of Modern Leftism. Almost everyone will agree that we live in a deeply troubled society. One of the most widespread manifestations of craziness of our world is leftism. So, a discussion of the psychology. Psychology? The psychology. Why do I say physiology? Psychology of leftism can serve as an introduction to the discussion of the problems of modern society in general. But what is leftism? During the first half of the 20th century, leftism could have been practically identified with socialism. Today, the movement is fragmented, and it is not clear who can properly be called a leftist. When we speak of leftists in this article, we have in mind mainly socialist, collectivist, politically correct types. Feminists, gay and disabled activists, animal rights activists, and the like. But not everyone who is associated with one of the movements is a leftist. What we are trying to get at is discussing leftism is not so much a movement or an ideology as a psychological type, or rather a collection of related types. Thus, what we mean by leftists will emerge more clearly in the course of our discussion of leftist psychology. It's crazy, I think this is this part of it goes on for several chapters. It's like this dude's like, guys, it's like this. No, I was just reading the Industrial Society and Its Future. I was reading the intro. It's fine. I didn't get to anything bad. No, I just got to the part where it was saying, we have to examine the psychology, which was stupid. I made sure to make it clear it was stupid.
Whoops, turns out you have to unmute your mic and stream.
Yeah.
There she is. Oh my gosh. This is insane.
There you go. Now it's time for you to become a nerd.
Yeah, I'm thinking science.
Maybe pop 1 into speech as a treat. Get up to 75.
Ooh,
nice
good
round
idea,
number.
yeah.
Ooh,
come on, Christine. Damn. Okay, alright, just come here. She's not very good at path.
That's great.
This game is held together by rubber bands and glue.
Yes. Oh, okay, so you already solved her problem. Good job. Alright, so what her problem is, if you did not bother to mess with that computer over there...
Yo! This is awesome. We're stealing girlfriends. We're gonna have a throuple. I don't. Well, she's gonna stay behind, unfortunately.
This is the real circle of steel.
That's what I was saying.
So, the interesting thing is, if you don't fuck with the computer, she gets scared because in order to power regulate,
it has a bunch of noise, right?
No. What it is she's claustrophobic because of what happened in the auto dock. And in order to mess with the power, she'd have to go into the elevator and go down to a very confined space. One of 3 things can happen. 1, you can kindly convince her to go in. She'll be unhappy. You can rewire it so she can do it from the computer. She's happy. Or you can brute force threaten her within an inch of her life to get inside, and she'll be very unhappy.
That doesn't sound good to do.
No. But you can do it.
You know, so far I haven't been mean to anyone besides God, and he deserved it, because he's being a little cock. He was being a little edgy boy. He thought that he was so clever, and I was like, no, you're not that clever. Boom, I got the holotape, bitch.
No, I like the dog more.
I like the dog more. I got him on my stream. He's dark woke.
Dark woke dog. If you reverse my image,
He doesn't like
my image-
communists. No,
If you
you
reverse
won't put
my
him in the
image,
cage. Go on.
it's dark woke. It's if you reverse the image on the screen, I become dark woke god.
Dark woke god.
Dark
doesn't
woke
sound
god.
good.
Where I'm just edgy.
Whoa. Something's wrong here.
You're about to bust, I think.
I think so too. But I think if I just get rid of all the duds, shit.
I think if you revolt, but no,
Okay.
that's not sense.
Well, that's actually really good because I can just
Not
call
here.
a bunch of words.
It's not
It's not
beyond.
beyond. It's not anything with an E as the second letter. Okay.
Scared?
Yep. There we go. Please tell me it can disable the speakers from here. Thank goodness, because I was about to have a problem. Oh, this guy was here. And he's got the same outfit as what's his dick. That's weird. Wait. Wait, what?
I think you triggered a trap and you didn't realize.
Huh?
I think there was a trap that you might have triggered, like a grenade bouquet that you tripped or something.
I'm so confused.
Many people are, Buns. Many people are. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
cat.
So not AST, not ST.
Mate.
Yeah. You what?
All right.
Okay, I'm
Let's figure
so
it out.
confused because that was one of them. But then,
Yeah. So that turns the speakers off in this area.
okay, but I do want to see if I can get that Merc outfit.
Well, you can go back there.
Yeah, I just. Oh wow, she's hacking. That's so
yeah,
cool.
she's busy.
That's so
She's
cool.
real. She's really a net runner.
Wow, she's like
Man,
such a cyber.
Cyberpunk. Oh, check one of these lockers.
Yeah,
way.
you got it. Oh,
Locker-
should I not have
You're
done
right. No, you're good. You're good.
that? Okay, I thought I had checked them all already.
No, but one of them. Oh, you already
Yeah.
lockpicked it. All right,
Yeah.
never mind. Oh, and there's there's a machine gun
A machine
on the
gun.
floor. Yeah,
Okay.
next to the.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so now you have the one other new firearm added by this DLC, which is the automatic rifle.
I have so much stuff. Like, what is weighing me down? That's the real question.
We may never truly know.
It must be something that's like.
It might be the 28 dirty waters.
Oh, do I
No.
actually?
I wouldn't drink them all, but you know.
Well, there we go. Now I have minor rad poisoning, so that solves two problems.
Also, you can buy 308 ammo out of the machines with your.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
mod
why I
raised.
can do that. I was like, why can I do that?
Yeah.
Where
The
the
automatic
hell?
rifles are a bit rarer. You
It
just
must have
walk
been a
away
low.
from it.
I know, but. Well, isn't it on a lower level?
No, that room with the automatic rifle, it had two doors. You went in one and then left out the same one. You didn't go out the correct door. Just go back.
Okay.
There you go. You
Is
got
it,
this.
is it this door?
Yes. Now turn left. Now turn right.
And then there, and then in here, and then in
Yes.
here. Okay, okay.
It's in the corner over there.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, this looks familiar now. Thank you.
You even get lost in the easy places. It's a magical thing, you know?
Well, I am kind of like very cool, you know? Most people aren't as cool as me.
I can't wait for you to blow the fuck up again.
Ooh.
No, it's not hunted. Not lasted. Not public. Not butter. Not pretty.
Barley. It's close. So it must be. It's not
It
roasted.
wouldn't be hunted. It wouldn't be hunted, right? Because it's 5 of 6. That's 2 different letters.
Yeah, no. It's got to end
Ousted.
in dusted. Oh, ousted. Okay, it's an O, not a D. Got it. All right. Let's see if that was a trap. Oh! That's what it was. Right. Right.
Oh man,
right.
the Dean's Book of Electronics is still there. Thank God. You can still grab that. You don't need that fucking Merc veteran armor. It's literally worth in your
Where's the Dean?
To your left. To your left. No, down. The left. Down. You're going wrong.
Okay,
wrong.
okay,
This
okay.
is right. I want you pause the game.
Left.
No.
Yeah, I
pause
see
the
it.
game.
I see it. I found it.
No. I need you to pause the game. Please. Alright, I want you to put your fingers up. I want you to put 2 L's with your thumbs. Alright, which one's left?
I can't
I hate
tell.
you so goddamn much.
You know what's funny is the webcam reverses it too, so. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to drink more dirty water.
What if there's an alternate version of Dead Money where Father Elijah is actually clicker training everyone?
Left.
And Kurt is like, what the
Go
fuck?
left.
What the fuck are you doing?
Go left. No, no, the other. I'm going to need a different team. All right, before I kidnap you, before I hit you over the head with this cartoon-shaped pipe, do you know the difference between your left and your... No? Okay, this is the 4th one today. I'm really having bad luck in the wasteland.
I'm kind of surprised. You'd think they'd make it here from the radio station. They'd know.
What was going on, but I guess... You know, no, it's not you, it's me, I think. No, it is you. No, it's
Also,
definitely you.
You can read that Dean Electronics for Force Science.
Wow, that's so cool. You're so cool, Leo, for knowing that.
It's not in miscellaneous. It's an aid.
We're awesome.
Oh, it's repair. Never mind. I'm stupid. I'm just gonna fucking die. I'm so stupid.
It's okay. At least you weren't listening to Weezer earlier today.
Why are these homies fucking my girl?
I'm gonna have to bust. You're gonna have to steal my girl before I kill myself.
And they fuck her well. My dick.
This small.
My Cucky Holly.
My
favorite
Cucky
song.
Holly. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like a 7 out of 10. It's like an Aliens Colonial Marines.
Yeah, you know, it was more of a 7 out of 10. 6, 7 out of 10.
6, 7 out of 10, haha. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, die.
Brutal, dude. I couldn't imagine being in that situation.
Yeah. Listening to Weezer, I agree.
Oh, hey, I can buy the mod.
Yeah, if you want.
Just once.
You can buy 100 of the mod. There's, spoiler alert, 2 hollow rifles exist.
Oh, the casual wear I could have been buying.
No, it's selling.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I could have been picking it up. I was wondering why they were here. It's because this game's economy is fucked up.
Yeah. Why don't you try out your new gun? The automatic rifle.
Sure.
You have the gun skill for it, I think. Yeah, so it's based on a bar LMG.
Yeah, I can kind of tell that.
Thing. Yeah. This is the only other firearm that this DLC adds, by the way. It's that and the police pistol. Like, you can find, like, hunting shotguns and stuff around here, but...
Damn, you have to go here alone?
Yes.
How far?
This is actually... It's not too far. I think it's a little farther than where you dropped...
You know what's funny is I didn't have any trouble getting lost until it was specifically Christine and Dean.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that wing is just designed weirdly, but the Delve Souls are just kind of the fucking mess. The
Oh,
piss.
am I gonna have to go back for these guys?
No, they will all meet you at the casino. After you trigger the gala event, it is a
Okay.
mad dash straight to the casino. If you want to explore the villa, you'll have a chance to do that before you leave for good. So you don't have to panic about, oh, I want to make sure I do everything in the villa or something. You will have a chance to go back.
Okay, how funny would it be if it turned out that all the bad decisions in this game are Chris's?
What do you? Oh, like every bad decision that's ever been made was Chris Avalone?
Bro, he was like, guys, why didn't any of my notes make it in a week before they were going gold? Like,
Uh,
I don't know how to, I don't know how to tell you this, gang, but Chris's, alignment to the dev team is like, he might as well have been trying to fucking sabotage them.
like a lot of people credit Chris to because I'm pretty sure he was the one that wrote the Fallout Bible.
It is
and look,
so fitting that it was TK Mantis to interview.
and yeah, and here's the thing about Chris Avalone that he has over like Emil Pagliarulo. He actually has a design document. However, I think actually hold on. All right, I need to before I continue. I need to confirm this fact. I need to confirm this fact by a real patriot.
Ow. What is there? Vodka? Okay. Bye.
All right, released in 2002, he wrote and compiled the Fallout Bible, which came out in 2002. Okay, all right.
Right.
Well, all right.
Okay, but hold on. Him saying that he wrote like a Fallout Bible when he didn't work on Fallout 1 is insane.
So he was the designer for Fallout 2, and he was also working on Fallout 3 Project Van Buren. So he was like, for a lot of like the larger lore pieces that people point to and love, he is responsible for those things. My thing is I'm looking at Chris Avalone and all the criticism that people give Emil. Chris Avalone is like dark Emil. He's like the opposite, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's my idea. Famously, Emil does not work with a design document. That's not how he rolls. He hates it. It's constraining. He thinks creativity is...
Oh. Why did that stop beeping?
Because he walked away from it.
I guess so.
Yeah, he hates it. He thinks it's constraining. He does not respect the whole thing.
Right.
My theory is there is something to be said about having a design document and a unified vision, which is good. You should have that, objectively speaking. You need someone to guide the ship. You need an idea to come back to. You need to compile those ideas, make sure that nothing is stepping on the other stuff's toes. That is specifically one of the things that New Vegas does really well, is it has a lot of stories and a lot of stuff going on, but at no point does anything like step on the toes of anything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what people appreciated. Whereas Fallout 4 always feels like it's stepping on its toes to the point it can't walk. But there might be something to say about chilling the fuck out, about adherence, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's the radio. Maybe this is a bit of a weird take. I'm not sure. But maybe there's something to be said about allowing someone to go a little off script from the design document if it means that the product ends up being better. If it means that the idea is done in a way that people like more. If it means that it's more fun, right?
Well, so Emil's mentality is that, well, the design doc is too restrictive, yet you hear stuff all the time about how Starfield's development was people going, are you writing that down, writing it down? So it makes you wonder, like, where exactly was that balance, like, present? Because it doesn't really make sense for these two things to exist at odds with each other.
Yeah. it's an interesting thing, and I wonder on some level. Hold on, I have to fucking someone's texting me. Fuck off. Oh, now I feel mean because they were saying, "Hey, when you get a minute." I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry, honey. My wife messaged me and I called her a bitch on stream.
Insane.
I hope she doesn't say anything. I hope she doesn't storm into my room. No, I hope she doesn't storm into my room and tut me. That'd be very scary.
Anyway, you were saying that you're gay?
Yeah, I was saying I'm gay and my dick is small. It struggles to get hard.
Right.
But what I'm really getting at is it's like, yeah, I'm wondering if maybe there's something to be said about not like going off the script. Like, there's definitely a balance here, right? Where you can be autistically obsessed with your lore and whatnot to an obsessive degree that ruins, like, maybe not even necessarily the game, but the development. Because, like, New Vegas is great, but something tells me maybe making New Vegas was also stressful because of Chris.
I just think it's really telling that people would take something like they can't remake the game at face value and believe it. Like, it boggles the mind because you can really tell who's been paying attention to the conversation and who isn't.
Well, I don't think it boggles the mind too much, but because here's the thing: you and I are looking at it from the perspective of like Chris as like the problem here, right? Because we've seen the interview, we've listened to the words Chris says, we've seen how he presents himself.
We unfortunately
so now we have
another hour to listen to.
Yeah, and we have this new perspective. But, you know, there's been people that have been saying they couldn't remake it for a while now because modern Bethesda probably isn't capable of remaking New Vegas. And I could, at least, like, you know, in a way that would probably satisfy people, outside of doing something like an Oblivion remastered situation. And I could believe that legitimately. You know,
right.
I could believe that because again, we have to be careful. We don't want to give Bethesda too much credit here. Bethesda still fucked them. Bethesda still, you're about to
break my leg
and your torso. You've walked into two traps. You saw both of them as you were coming down.
I didn't see both of them. I didn't observe them. They were
over your crosshair.
Present, and they were violent and mean-spirited.
Yeah, but you didn't. You know what? You're so pretty. Anyway, the point that I'm getting at here is there is something to be said about this idea that. Sorry, I lost my fucking train of thought with your fucking falling into two traps at the same time. It's like a Looney Tunes skit with you. It's like.
The courier had a lot of brain damage.
You need a point reward where someone can drop an anvil on your webcam and it craters your head and it gets squished out like a hammerhead shark.
That's a weird, highly specific fetish.
Yeah, it's not a fetish, but you scare me when you go near those bear traps. You know that?
Because I can disarm them.
Yeah, but like you aggressively run up on them.
Well, I mean, look. Okay. If you really wanted me to love you, would you not put me on a table as a skeleton?
So true. Would you not drink the green fluid on the table?
This is dangerous. This is just.
There's a lot of ghost people here.
This is insane.
Not only are there a lot of ghost people here, by the way, once you trigger the gala, there's going to be a lot more. To the point where, and they keep spawning, so you're better off running.
That's what I've realized.
Yeah.
Man.
Fucking
iron.
Hell.
Oh, curtain.
But yeah, it's a case of there's a balancing act to be had, and I think Chris and Emil are both like good examples of that balance needing to be kept, and I think that we've probably people have probably praised Chris way too much for work that frankly other writers and designers probably did. Like everyone thinks New Vegas Chris Avellone, but I don't know. Do we ever think about who wrote the individual quest lines? I don't think we have.
No, because the mentality of developers not being names but as a body hasn't quite been able to catch the zeitgeist of people yet.
One of my favorite things that Patrician TV did when he was doing, like, one of my favorite Patrician TV videos is his Oblivion review, which is mostly because Oblivion is like a game I'm nostalgic of, to be fair, but it's also because he went through the effort of finding out who wrote what quest lines, even though that's not like officially written down anywhere.
And it's incredibly hard to track down. It's incredibly
like,
hard to track down that information, and people do not like that. People like when I say they don't like it is they really do not like you asking about who did what day. It's very bizarre. It's very bizarre. I've never seen anything like it. The gaming industry is really bad about crediting its work.
No, 100%. And I think another thing that you find that can happen is what, like the Chris situation, where now we give Chris all the credit for work that other people did, and it makes you appreciate the individuals that wrote those stories more if you know who wrote those stories. Anyway, so we're here. This is our big flagship moment. Are you ready?
Can you hear me? Damn transceivers. Let me link the callers to the speaker in the tower, then. There. Ready.
Christine's communicating by tapping on the speaker.
Dog locked in his cage. You just open the Sierra Madre.
What are you waiting for, Republican? Strike up the band already. Careful what you do. Think you understand now? You haven't seen anything yet.
How high could they be? How high could they be? Yes.
Now, did you already fix your legs? Out of curiosity?
No, I'll do it the second I fix this.
Good call.
Now, the gates will open.
Oh wow, he crackles even through here. That's so cool. What a great attention to detail. Let me use the doctor's bag real quick. And yeah, I know.
You do have the music down, the radio, because the music plays through the radio instead of the music tab.
Should I hit
No, you don't have to. It's fine. But I'm just...
I gotcha.
I just personally think this is one of the more aesthetic parts, because the echoing music and like the fireworks sound effects. So I'm pretty sure those noises play as you run through the villa, and combined with the ghost people descending on you, this part I think is a really cool part of the game. Oh yeah, even more spawn. They're coming. They know you're here, by the way. There's no sneaking away from it.
They had to create a separate... You shouldn't look too much. You can really tell that it's a bad cell. It's just this floating in the middle of nowhere with this fog. Don't look too close, kids.
They might find out it's the box.
All right. So, the goal is to get back there.
Yeah, just get back to the center.
Is that... Wow. That's luck. Hey. Oh, nope. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi, hello. Wow, they're angry. Why are you so angry? I was, while I was doing my makeup today, I was watching a guy talking about a custom Left 4 Dead 2 server. And it was so funny because he was sampling the scream of Kendrick Lamar from I Am. And honestly, it's like, it's one of his sound bites and it's so funny to hear. Yeah.
I know
the really long one.
No,
oh my gosh. That's crazy. I was like, he did it once and then he did it more than once. And I was like, this is going to be infinitely funny. No matter how many times you do it.
Something about a charger fucking pinning me to the wall after
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar screaming.
When this
is
stream
amazing.
ends, I'll put it on for you. We'll get the best bits because it's good.
Hell yeah.
And then 5K was like, oh, this is just Pyrocynical, and I was like, well, I'm not watching Pyrocynical, so.
Wow,
This is
that's
just
pretty
Pyrocynical.
cynical
Yeah, thank you. Yep. Dingo bango bongo.
I don't want to leave the Congo.
No.
My name is
Do
Billy
you
Swallow,
have
and I
any
don't want
idea
to
what that
really
song
good.
represents to me?
As a fucking idiot.
As a fucking furry?
As a fucking furry. Is this your furry accent? Where you have no teeth?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't had any. There's no evidence that furries have teeth.
That's true. They have those masks on all the time.
That might be why because they eat through the mask.
What?
Oh.
Wrong way.
Oh. Well, this is on the right track, kind of.
Generally. I remember I
Bingo
went to,
bango bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle. Oh no.
I refuse to go. Do. There was a fucking. I went to
A furry
this one-
convention.
Well, no, a furry rave one time, and at said rave, I met this one guy, and he had a proto-gen head that he like 3D printed and all this.
Oh,
And
was
had,
it the
like,
one that
LEDs.
looks like so it's the shape of like a wolf kind of, but
But it's like a robot.
smooth like a shark.
Yeah, it's like a
I'll
robot.
show you
it has
my
like screens and
Thingiverse
shit.
likes because
Yeah.
I've got it in there.
But yeah, it's like he had a proto-gen head with like LEDs and shit on it,
Mhm.
and then he was also showing me like on the back of the head. It was really heavy, by the way. I don't know how the fuck he wore it because he was a scrawny little dude. But he had like a fucking cassette player in the back, and he was like, "Yeah, I just put that on there for fun."
Yeah, so
Like-
the from what I know, the protogen furry masks are like a platform, each with their own weird little thing that you can do
Yeah.
to customize them.
Yeah. All right, here we are.
I
So
see.
this is not being completely accurate. You will come back to the villa after this part.
Okay, got it.
What'll happen is you'll go back to the villa, and then you'll get a chance to leave.
Got it.
You drinking fucking Pedialyte? What the fuck is that?
It's not Pedialyte. It's but it is something similar. Yeah.
What is that?
It's just an electrolyte drink.
Is this an electrolyte drink? You're drinking fucking pregnant mom baby drink.
You're just saying it because it's blue. If it was pink, you'd be more for it.
That's not true. I'd be against it even more.
It's because it's square.
You inside. Can you hear me? Power's fluctuating. Chassis power. Oh, you are in. Good. Thought that might be the end of you. Unfortunately, your friends also found their way here. Knocked unconscious, just like you. Wondering what happened? You were hit by casino security. Detects anything foreign, radioactive. It subdues the visitor, moves them if needed. Getting interference from all recordings. The guests who were trapped here shut that noise off. Looks like the casino moved your friends around once inside. Might be useful, or not. Wonder if they came to help or kill you. Still, my signal should work through the speakers now that you're inside. Welcome to the Sierra Madre in all its glory. This is what the old world stood for, even with bombs.
Thank goodness the audio keeps playing while you're doing this.
Now, look at it. Beautiful now its guests are all dead. Better this way. Quiet. How the Mojave should be. Now, with the casino sleeping, it's got places closed off. Won't let you go yet. We'll get there. Trust me. Just need to wake it up.
Okay. I think this is a pretty
Right.
good stopping point. Let me
Yeah,
look
I
at this
think-
image real quick.
Yeah, we have one more stream of Dead Money, I believe.
Yeah,
There's
you
not
think
really much of
so
a-
the next time we should try and push it together. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
This might be spoilers for Danganronpa. Let's see.
I don't think it's spoilers for Danganronpa. Just scrolling through it, it does have Danganronpa 2 characters in it.
Okay, let's take a look. Let's see.
I think it's okay. I think we're safe.
All right.
Kids, if you haven't played a 10-year-old game,
Avert your eyes. Fortnite playtime hours, okay?
What is this? No!
Oh, it's not audible on the stream. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Huge L. Let me mute that. All right, I got you.
I live with my dad. I want to help her out.
Dude, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro.
The explosion effect.
Yo, Slice, so let me break everything down. Your mom is homeless, you were suicidal, you getting scammed, whatever the fuck else is happening. But you wagering on Fortnite, you're playing Fortnite. Your mom is homeless and suicidal, but you're playing Fortnite. Like, don't you
Bro, are you stupid or stupid? Are you stupid or stupid? Go back in this stream. I was going to give my mom.
Using this sprite is diabolical, dude.
What type of cancer you got?
I don't have cancer.
No, because you say you got cancer.
Oh, you did.
Damn.
Oh shit, it's over, bro. All right, well, final words for the stream before we leave Danganronpa forever and we never play it again.
Oh my god. I mean, I don't know. I remembered this part being a lot more frustrating, but you managed to pound it out relatively easy. How do you feel about this section? I always consider it kind of a low point.
I really wish that I liked Dead Money a lot more.
No, that's fair. I think through these streams, the number one thing I'm starting to come to terms with
is that Chris Avalone's a rat and we're gonna kill him. No.
Yes, that too. But I think I like the ideas and what Dead Money built rather than Dead Money itself, you know? I like the idea of Dead Money. I don't know if I like Dead Money as much as
that's what I think is the real like thing is that this existing at all is really good, right?
Yeah.
It will never and could never have been this like vision that they had in their head. But I do understand aesthetically why it's good. Like I said, I mean, like the whole thing about like turning Vegas into the casino pops up here and again in the base game, and then kind of going like, let's make something compelling or like threatening in that environment. There's something to that.
Honestly, if they cooked on the survival horror angle a lot more, I think it would have been even better. Like fuck it. Like make enemies that just straight up fucking kill you. Why not?
Even
like,
TK Mantis was talking about how he comes into this DLC and he leaves with more stim packs than like he entered. It never
make the casino chips harder to find.
It's so weird too because they complain about like on that Chris Avalone interview they say like, yeah, maybe the ticking of the radio was the wrong move, and I'm just like, there are moments where it feels like the ticking of the radio correspond to the heightening or the climax or the threat or the plot beat, but that never truly manifests where you feel that pressure. It's always, you can always run through a radio filled area and you know that you don't actually need to do anything. It almost, it could have worked if there was another way or better signage or something to where it was easier to take things out rather than just run through. But I don't know,
100%.
like it just has these fundamental problems. Dog and God don't really have enough breathing room to establish their character. Christine is the best one there, but even then it's not that impressive. I'm not terribly impressed.
I think relying on the player to have the interactions with these characters, like being like, oh, you need to go out of your way and go through the which I think is good. You know, you should be rewarded for that. But maybe, I don't know, maybe a few more rubbing moments, maybe a bit more time where you're forced to talk to them a little bit more. Maybe that would hook it a little more for you. I don't know.
The
Like,
DLC should have had
a dating
it should have been smaller, and it should have been less ghost people that were more dangerous. Just to help with the navigation issues at the start. And then with the characters, I mean, I think that you don't have any character building, and you can tell them to just go back to the fountain, so you lose out on a lot of time spent with them. So, like, that's a huge miss. Like, they have dialogue where they say, I'm not going to go alone, but then you can very easily get past it, and it feels like that kind of fights against the core writing. So they needed to decide if this was going to be a character-based DLC, which is, I think, what they wanted to do, or a survival horror DLC, because the two are at odds with each other. They really are. But that's just my opinion, and everyone has an asshole, so.
Yeah, and mine's the nicest.
I didn't need to know that, but, you know. All right, Leo, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, let's get out of here. You guys, see you next Monday.
Yeah,
Hopefully
see you
not
next
late.
Monday.
Hopefully my brain doesn't explode.
If Leo's dead next Monday, we're doing Fallout 1.
Yeah, that, you know what? Bet 100%. If I'm dead next Monday, I'm sending someone else in my place.
For Fallout 1?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
We're
I'll
sending
get my
Chris
wife.
out. We're getting Chris out.
We're getting Chris Avalone.
And
Wow,
then,
this game's so much
it's a
better than
porn
yours.
star named Chris Avalone. Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah, that's what we're doing.
Well, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Christine Avalone.
Oh, okay. All right.
There
All
we
right.
go.
I'm interested.
There we go. See? Yeah, it works out.
All right. All right. Get out of here.
Let's get out.